G'day and welcome to Out&About, Camp and Travel. And today, following the release of our infographic on going poop and the distances and things like that and the etiquette around going to the toilet, I've decided to do a bit of a video outlining a few of the more intricate natures of doing a poop in the woods. I suppose for us blokes, it's somewhat easier. In fact, us blokes, we can go for a wee for the number ones quite easily. In fact, sometimes you don't even know if we've done it or finished, and other times, well, we just disappear. Ladies, you have a little bit more of a demand to have a little bit more privacy, and we respect that. And if you let people know, I'm sure they'll work with you, not against you. So I suppose the first one is finding a spot. So there could be a camp down there, and if you find a nice little spot away from them, 70 metres or so, you don't have to pace it out. I mean, whatever gives you the tree cover or the hill cover or whatever you need. Another important aspect of site selection is to have a good look around before you actually start, to make sure that you don't get any unnecessary embarrassment for where you're located. Yeah, let's have a look at what we can do then once we actually find that spot and where you want to poop and how you're going to get about it. So before we get into the actual operational aspect of doing the poop, let's have a look at some of the tools of the trade. Best idea, of course, take a roll of toilet paper with you. The bigger the roll, the better, because the last thing you want to do is run out and have to sacrifice a pair of socks or a pair of duds or even a t-shirt or something like that. Next one is a spade. You can go the full hog and have a decent shovel, the ones that we use for recovery and have strapped to the car probably. But these little ones are quite good. You can buy these and they actually undo like this, and you end up with a pick come arrangement where it can be fixed like that, and that's actually getting more into some of the rockier surroundings, that sort of stuff, to allow you to dig yourself a hole. So they're quite good, and as well as that, they allow you to sneak away with a smaller implement so that you don't attract too much attention to yourself. So if you're on a road trip or just stopping quickly, there's no reason why you can't just disappear into the bush by yourself and, as they say, cat sanitation, dig your hole and bury it. But other times there'll actually be a bit of a protocol around the campsite, and people will have a spade placed strategically nearby with the toilet roll on it, and you just walk over, grab that and disappear, and come back and put it back when you're finished. So speaking of groups, you may want to dig a much bigger hole and come up with a bit more elaborate system for seating on the toilet. Another aspect to consider when you're going to go to the poop is you want a nice view for yourself. So find somewhere that they can't see you, but if you can see them or see others, then probably that's a good spot. So here I think that's a nice little spot there, looking down into the valley below, and we're going to dig ourselves a hole. So if it's just for yourself, you're not digging for a group, that size hole there is probably good enough for you, and you can just straddle there. I've put the soil that I've dug out to one side, so you get a nice little grip for your feet, and you're not putting dirt into the hole unnecessarily or even into your shoes and gear. So now we've dug a hole, we've done our job, and we've put our paper in, and we'll just cover that up. And by the time you scatter some leaf litter over it, and if you've dug it deep enough, you could even put a rock over it or a stick or something like that, and no one will know you've been here. As far as comfort goes, for the actual squatting procedure of the operation, I find a fallen tree like this quite good. You brace yourself against it, you can sit on it and dig your hole underneath. Just even resting your back against it sometimes is good. Or you can go all out and grab yourself one of these camping stools here. They fold up, got a little seat on them, a little ring where you can hold the plastic bag into place, and that's your job done in that plastic bag. It's biodegradable. You could bury it, or you could just take it back with you in your dirty bag and dispose of it later on. So the one last thing before you start high-fiving yourself and everyone else around you is to wash your hands, especially in an environment where you're close quarters with everyone, and you're sharing things and things like that. You want to make sure you're nice and clean afterwards. So come over to your car or your camping gear, grab that wet wipe you need, or even squirt yourself a little bit of hand cleaner, and off you go once more. So yeah, keep clean. So that's probably it for now. Good luck in your selection and good luck in the operational aspects of your pooping in the woods, and I hope to see you out and about. Well, not actually in the pooping process, but certainly out camping and things like that, and we can share a few stories hopefully. All right, bye for now.